You escaped the 9 to 5. You live in the world's coolest city, surrounded by art, culture, and endless possibilities. You have complete freedom to be whoever you want, do whatever you want, so why do you feel so empty? Welcome to the Berlin effect. It's that strange feeling when having unlimited choice starts to feel less like liberation and more like psychological torture. If you've ever felt this, you're not alone, and it's not your fault. This feeling has a name. It's called the paradox of choice. The psychologist Barry Schwartz discovered something fascinating. He found that while having some choice is good, having too many choices actually creates anxiety and dissatisfaction. It doesn't lead to liberation. It leads to paralysis. Think about it. Berlin offers 100 different ways to live your life. You can be a DJ, a startup founder, a poet, a yogi, anything. But what it doesn't offer is a blueprint for meaning. Without any external structure or expectations, we're left floating in a sea of options, constantly wondering if we made the right choice, or if a better life is just around the corner. The result is what we call freedom paralysis, so overwhelmed by possibilities that we end up doing nothing at all, or bouncing from one thing to the next without ever committing. We're constantly sampling, but never truly savoring. It's like having a menu with 1,000 items. You spend so long deciding what to eat that by the time the food arrives, you're too exhausted to enjoy it, and you're already thinking about what you could have ordered instead. This leads directly into another modern problem, the creative burnout cycle. Let's take the case of someone we'll call Leo. He's 31, a freelance photographer living in Berlin. On paper, his life is perfect. He works maybe 4 hours a day from a hip co-working space, makes good money, and travels to a new country every month. His Instagram is a curated masterpiece of adventure and effortless cool. But here is the secret. Leo privately admits he hasn't felt truly alive in 2 years. His perfect life has become a beautifully decorated cage. He's performing a role of the successful creative, but the passion is gone. He's burned out not from overwork, but from the pressure to constantly be interesting, to optimize his freedom, to live a life worthy of a social media post. Berlin's relatively low cost of living can amplify this. It enables a kind of extended adolescence, where traditional milestones of adulthood like career progression, settling down, or building a stable community are delayed indefinitely. It's easy to live here for years without ever having to make a hard decision, to just drift along. But drifting without a rudder for too long can leave you feeling lost at sea. So, how do we break free from this cage of our own making? The answer isn't to get rid of freedom, but to give it shape. It's a method I call constrained freedom. It's about building your own structure in a world that gives you none. First, try setting artificial deadlines. Instead of an open-ended, I'll live in Berlin for a while, make a conscious decision. For example, I will stay in Berlin for exactly 2 more years, and at the end of that period, I will reevaluate and make a concrete choice about my next step. This creates a sense of purpose and urgency. Second, choose depth over diversity. Instead of trying every new cafe, bar, and pop-up gallery, commit to one neighborhood. Become a regular at one local spot. Invest deeply in a small group of friends instead of superficially knowing hundreds of people. True connection and belonging come from depth, not breadth. And finally, create your own meaning metrics. Forget what looks cool on social media. For 1 month, track what activities, people, and projects actually make you feel energized, fulfilled, and connected. Is it a quiet morning reading a book? A long conversation with a close friend? Finishing a personal project? Pay attention to what genuinely fills you up and build your life around those things, not around an external image of success. Freedom isn't the absence of all constraints. It's the ability to choose your own. If this idea resonates with you and you want to go deeper, I've created a workbook called Purpose Finding in a Permissionless World to help you build your own framework for a meaningful life. And for those of you in Berlin, we're organizing a real-life meet to connect with others who feel the same way. All the links are in the description below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for our next video, where we'll explore this topic even further.